There we go. And there's the music. Cool. Alright, so I think we're all set. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Snowbreak. So this is a part 2 continuation of the Back from Bygone story. Yeah, then that's kind of about it. So I don't really have too much more than that. Just, yeah, last time we went through half of the story. We're in this weird city right now. We gotta figure out what's happening there, although we have kind of a good idea. And then, yeah, gotta go through the rest of the story here. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right on back into it. So it looks like we're gonna have a lot of like story stuff at the beginning part of this, and then yeah, it looks like we have a combat part here. So, all right, let's see how this goes. By the time we reached the inn marked on the map, the sky had faded into a soft pink and blue dusk, with a few faint stars beginning to blink overhead.
Moonlit Retreat. That's such an elegant name.
That is a nice name. She lifted her head a little as she read the sign aloud. Congo Street was full of Shoujo-style buildings, but mostly were really just regular Luche houses fitted to look the part. This place, though, stood apart. 2 bamboo lanterns hung beside a dark wood door. Ornate lace windows with gray and blue walls. And through them you could just make out the lotus pond, a waterside pavilion in the shapes of bamboo and ginkgo swaying in the courtyard. I don't know why, but this thought just popped in my head. This would be kind of cool to build like in Minecraft. Like, I don't know why, but just looking at the building like this would be kind of sick to build in Minecraft.
Is this really an inn? It doesn't feel like one at all.
There, by the door. Is that a sign?
I looked where she pointed and spotted a nail wedged into the crack of stone, a thin wooden board dangled from it. Thick layer of dust coated the surface where it left untouched for ages. Up close, I could barely make out any sloppy brushstrokes laid out by the brush. It's an inn, alright. Good enough for tonight. Might be an abandoned inn, but... We push open the door and a clear, silvery laugh drifted in. I don't know.
Every corner of this moonlit retreat was shaped carefully by these humble hands of mine. Yet, in the eyes of the illustrious adjutant, it is merely good enough. How terribly disheartening.
Weren't we, like, somewhere else? Like, this seems... I'm actually confused how we got here. Like, weren't we in a completely different place before? I guess it was starting to get night when we last left off, so... Miss Young? Wait, didn't someone else say that name before? Oh yeah, it was,
name before ever
Marion's
beholding me. How curious.
You know her?
from Marion's mom.
If my friend from Shoujo is willing to help, our chances will improve significantly.
Yeah, she talked about this.
She almost never appears in public, and her ways are deliberately discreet. Pushing for a meeting would only backfire. For the time being, we should wait.
Shoujo connection, a discreet manner, and now the fact that she already knew who I was. Everything aligned with what I suspected. And from what I've gathered earlier, Miss Young likely commanded force resources far beyond anything of normal means. My gaze drifted across the courtyard once again. Moonlit Retreat would appear at first glance to be nothing more than a refined yet closer details invite saying. The bases of the pavilion pillars were carved with white jade. The jagged rocks circling the pond weren't common lake surfaces at all. They were far smoother and more warm to the touch. Even the plants looked like plain beneath the moonlight were rare specimens, black pine, orchids, and other prized varieties. No innkeeper would afford splendors like this.
To think I would cross paths with the adjutant on such an ordinary night. What an unexpected delight. Since fate has seen fit to bring us together, might we speak of a little business?
Oh? Business can wait until we settled in. I'm sure you'll agree.
Then I fear I have been a poor hostess. Pray, forgive the discourtesy.
A thin mist rose from the panel and furthering into a pale ribbon of smoke, and far in, a window lit up.
Okay, just don't take too long.
Chief, this innkeeper seems suspicious. Should I?
She lowered her voice, her gaze sweeping wearily across the courtyard. I'm sure it's fine.
If you say so.
Once the girls disappeared down the lantern-lit path, the low-lying mist stirred and drifted.
This way, if you please, Adjutant.
I'm kind of curious what this lady looks like. Following the ribbon of smoke beneath my feet, I noticed a narrow path beside the pavilion, easy to overlook. Plotted ponies on both sides of the walkway. Beyond the path lay a quieter, more secluded courtyard. The carved doors of the center room light
No
across
need
the
for
floor.
ceremony. Do come in, Adjutant.
Her voice no longer sounded distant and ethereal as it did earlier. It came clearly from this room. As I pushed open the doors washed over. The doors placed over me. On either side of the sitting room were matching sets of tables and chairs carved from rare wood, prized of the faintest gold sheen, rosewood displayed shelves. Most striking of all was the brine ritual vessel displayed at the heart shelf and the ancient glimmering red piata. But though the layers of burning curtains and groped drapes, I could make out from silhouettes half reclined in chairs lounge. Thin coils of smoke drifted from the center of the gold behind her in a fresh, distinctive spread.
It's made from the mellow leaves. In the southern reaches of Shuojo, people use them to ward off ill luck.
Okay.
Though I never have once set foot in my homeland, my forebears were merchants of the sea. Once their trade prospered, they chose to remain here.
Oh, interesting.
You seem rather curious about me, Adjutant.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Oh
kind of curious.
my, is this your way of chiding me for hiding my face? I'm but a plain, harmless woman, hardly anyone with secrets worth uncovering. And these curtains, they serve only to hide my flaws, nothing more. But if you truly wish to see, then...
She caught the tassel cord between her fingers and gave a splendid pull. A string of jade beads parted the water, brushed together. Oh, I can already tell she's pretty. Oh, yeah, she's pretty. Oh, very pretty. She got fox ears, too. She lifted her fox-like eyes and cornered up slightly upturned, shimmering them with a faint touch of the lips. In the blink of an eye, the shadow of the nine-tailed fox... Oh, she's the nine-tailed fox.
Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Lan Yen, President of the Lukalon Chamber of Commerce, holder of all the land in Chongfu Street, and, of course, mistress of the Moonlit Retreat. Ah, yes, I nearly forgot. The entire Lukalon's water network is also under my care.
So, very
Now,
important person.
With that much revealed, have I earned at least a measure of your trust?
So tell me about the arrangement between you and the Marion's family.
So they haven't told you yet? I suppose that is only natural. They are still waiting on my word after all.
She let out a soft laugh, giving the folding fan a slow shake. At some point, the drifting smoke had slipped away, leaving the view clear, and the pretty enemies and scream enough to caught the light of sheen. Damn.
I hear you've only been in Lucalan for 2 days, Adjutant. Have you come across the catalytic freezing units in the city yet?
Yeah, we have.
In essence, this system disperses nanocrystal catalyst into the water, while directing excess heat into the heat barrels positioned along the city's perimeter. The barrels are ferried by boat, and once they have absorbed sufficient heat, they are dispatched into the open sea.
So you tend to use this to freeze the floodwater.
Provided the water level does not rise beyond 6 meters, and to keep it within that threshold, I will have to part with roughly 3,200 gondolas.
That's a lot of gondolas. Her slender fingers idly toyed with a strand of her snow-white hair. The range between you and them, what does that have to do with me?
For a merchant, seeking profit is only natural. This plan carries considerable risk for the Chamber. Yet what the Andriotti family has offered me thus far is scarcely worth the effort. However, if the Adjutant is willing to provide something more fitting to the risk I shoulder, not only will I see the plan through, I'll commit twice as many ships.
What does she want from us? A faint crease forms between the brows, and she touched the fan lightly to her lips, only after a long reflective pause did she release.
As of now, nothing comes to mind that I truly desire. So, why not consider it a favor you owe me? When I have decided what I want, I'll come and claim it. How does that sound?
That might be...
But
yeah, exactly.
if
A
a
favor
single
could be
favor
pretty
can
dangerous.
secure an entire city's safety, that is a worthwhile bargain by any measure. Besides, the rose-haired girl at your side caused no small trouble for the people of Chongfu Street. I'm willing to overlook it.
So that
For
was
now,
her thing
All
there.
I
then,
ask
yeah.
is that you offer me an explanation when the time comes.
Her voice turned suddenly cold and a sharp glare of anger lit her eyes. But the moment passed as swiftly as it came, and Longway slipped back into her earlier grace. Like she said, if a single favor can buy the extra safety, it's a fair price. With that, I rose to my feet and started towards the door. Longway paused, clearly surprised. She slipped off the chassis without bothering to reach for her shoes.
Leaving already, Adjutant? I was just thinking of serving you a rather special tea.
I do like tea. My footsteps faded into the night beyond the courtyard. Longway lingered where she stood, fingers rising lightly to her lips as a laugh escaped.
So, the legendary hero I've heard so much about turns out to be surprisingly easy to get along with.
Before I even reached the guest rooms, Keisha was already heard my footsteps.
Adjutant, over here. The 3 of us are sharing this room tonight. Cersei's taking the one next door.
It kind of seems unfair that she's left out. Oh, look, a cat. Keisha opened the door and a fox-shaped... I guess it's a fox. I don't know, it looks more like a cat to me. Mechanical fox managed to balance a large tray atop its round head. That's more on its back, but okay. Special tea, she mentioned, was milk tea. The little fox curled up the table, but no mechanical arms to set the drinks down. Its eyes began flashing red. Okay.
What's up with this little robot? It doesn't even have a voice system. Even Gigi is more advanced than that.
She's going to be heartbroken when she hears that.
Chief, what were you talking about with the innkeeper just now?
About what you did.
Adjutant, there's a note for you on the tray.
Oh no. Marion's lips curled into a smile, her eyes narrowing into a cheerful crescent. With a single line, she detected the question for me. Siri rubbed her nose awkwardly, a hint of embarrassment. I took the note from Marion, written it was sloppy style brushwork, where it said, Retro Fair Special. She's elegant, but her handwriting is a disaster. Wait, what did the whole note say? Retro Fair Special Classic Milk Tea. Okay, so yeah, it's just milk tea.
Huh? This is instant milk tea from my time, and it's the classic taro flavor.
What's instant milk tea?
She asked as she took a curious sip. Then her brows knitted almost at once, and an irritable look crossing her face, she forced herself to swallow it. One look at the flimsy paper cup and plastic straw told me it wasn't anything good. Occasionally, Hannah took several delightful gulps before she finally answered.
It's just non-dairy creamer and sweetener mixed together. Add hot water and... ta-da! Milk tea. I used to think it was a little too sweet, but now it tastes perfect. Warm in my stomach and in my heart. Ah, cheap milk tea. Who knew you could taste this good?
She stretched her arms out and flopped back on the bed with a content sigh. Sirius, however, hadn't touched her cup. It had sat exactly where it was placed. Not having any? I remember you used to really like milk tea. I handed the cup to her. Her eyes lit up for a moment. Her fingertips trembled as she accepted it.
I do.
She lowered her head, holding the cup with both hands a little too stiffly. The strands of rose-colored hair falling into place, she bit her lip.
I'm feeling a little tired. I'm going back to my room. You should all turn in soon, too.
She stood up abruptly, her voice trying to sound steady but fraying at the end. The moment the door clicked softly behind her, her composure collapsed. She almost fell down the hall of the farthest guest room. She leaned against the cold wall, yet heat from her face refused to fade, looking down at the cup in her hand. The smile only grew brighter and wilder, laced with sweetness and something feverish.
So he remembers. Then he's still the same person he used to be, right?
She kept asking herself the same questions, searching for traces of the man he'd once been. Those questions drifted like feathers that didn't belong anywhere. They wandered through the long years and settled down the snowy day 6 years ago. Back then, Midgard had survived the descent. Panic and despair spread through the city like a plague. Her only regret was that the cafe where he always met her was about to close. She glanced at the closed permanently taped notes on the window, and helpless, she had two pieces of good news she couldn't wait to share with him. First, she had gained her manifestation powers through the Aventus' crude maniacal care that nearly killed her. Second, she finally uncovered proof that someone on Yasha's board had been colluding with the Aventus, evidence of the biggest obstacle. But after she sat down and shared both pieces of news, bubbling with excitement, the man across her met her gaze. They're sending me to the Miss. Oh, this is when she found out about the Mistral Station. Cobalt caught the shock in her eye and offered a faint, reassuring smile. I volunteered.
Why?
She heard the tremor in her own voice and clutched the hem of her skirt. There's been a lot these past days. After the descent, I spent all my time at the stadium organizing the rescue. The scene was devastating. The Titan leveled everything. The air needed blood of dust. For 14 hours straight, I didn't find a single living soul. By the dusk the next day, I was standing in the ruins watching the sun dye Midgard a blood red. And it struck me, everything we'd been chasing. Power, ambition, a seat on the board, all felt meaningless in the face of something like this. Sirius stared at him in shock. She tried to open her mouth, but no sound would come. She couldn't even remember how to shake her head at the moment. Have you heard of someone named Fenny Golden?
Fenny Golden? Is she a player in the Valkyrie games? I think I've seen her posters all over the streets.
Jill's one of my favorites. She was the first survivor I saved. No more accurately, she was the one who saved me. In the early hours of the third day, she answered me with a little cry, fragile yet fierce. I held her in my arms, her warmth, her breath, and heartbeat. I could tell she was alive. That's why I chose to work with Tao and go to the Mistral Station. Maybe I won't make it back, maybe I'll die up there, but if I can win even the smallest chance of life for people, then I'm willing to risk my life for it. Sirius looked into his eyes, then saw a light burning, full of hope. A light kindled by Bygone at the very moment he first met her. A light strengthened by the courage of every living soul who refused to give up and reach out for his hand. A light that had nothing to do with her. She knew that from that moment on, his heart only would hold so many people, not just Luna, not just hers. His steady gaze moved past her towards a horizon forever out of her reach, and she would be left behind, forgotten in the shadows they once shared, the night that once belonged to the two of them. Oh. Thinking back on the past where she had gone from someone who he relied on to someone he left behind, Sirius lowered her head. When she heard her tears hit the floor, she jolted back to herself. Only when her breathing finally steadied did she lift the tea. The warm liquid slid down her throat, the sweetness bloomed in her tongue, so this is what it feels like to get something precious back. At the thought, the soft shimmer in her eye.
I'll help you catch Sophie. I swear.
She remembered the words to herself, unaware that every single gesture, every flicker of emotion that crossed her face was being watched by Marion. Using Riptide's power, Marion was able to melt into the night, keeping silent watch. Like a hunter sighting her prey. Maybe the milk tea had been a bit too warm and cozy, because not long after flopping on the bed, Acacia fell asleep. Lost in her sleepy haze, she didn't even notice that Sirius and Marion were gone. When I leaned in to check on her, she rubbed a bluey eye.
Can I take a nap before we head out?
Of course, get some rest. Marion will let us know if anything comes up. She blinked slowly and, fighting off the sleep, pulled a small silver square from beneath her pillow. What's this?
An MP3 player. It's a kind of music player from the old days. I found it while sorting my things in my quarters and thought maybe we could listen to it together.
Oh.
Adjutant, will you listen with me? Just for a little while?
Of course I would. After I turned off the lights, only the small bedside lamp remained, a soft pool of light in the dark room. Acacia tugged my arm again, motioning for me to come close, and I pulled her into my arms, letting her curl up against my chest.
One earbud each.
She slipped one wire earbud into her ear and the other into mine. Just like that, the two of us were connected in a weird, soothing way. A soft, lining voice filled my ears, the melody of a woman. On the MP3 player's tiny screen, lyrics scrolled slowly across the line.
Do you like it?
It's nice. It'd be nice if we even got like a small tidbit of the song. The song looped once, then twice. Just when I thought Acacia had fallen asleep, her soft voice rang.
I know most of the fun we had today was just to keep Cersei from getting suspicious. But the arcade, the cotton candy, the warm milk tea, all of it made me miss the old days so much.
Her drowsy murmurs were barely more than a breath, and she might slip into dream at any moment.
If I said I really, really miss the era I came from, would you be disappointed in me?
Of course not. Everyone feels nostalgic sometimes. I'd never be disappointed in you for something like that.
Everyone. Why?
Because no one can really go back in time, unfortunately. That's why the past ends up looking nicer in our memories, and nicer it seems the more we
That
miss them.
sounds like a trap. If I fall into it by accident, what am I supposed to do?
Think about things even nicer than the past, like the person by your side, the future yet to come. The looping song kept playing, and Acacia's eyelids grew heavier. When the old bedside lamp finally went out, the colors of the world seemed to fade with it. Everything turned black and white. If there truly was a quiet scene between one era and the next, it'd probably feel like this. No ties, no love, black and white. Luckily, Acacia hadn't been alone for a long while. The red thread of fate had already bound her and me together. Warmth traveling along the invisible red thread. Acacia closed her eyes and drifted quietly to sleep in the embrace filled with love. Time slipped by unnoticed until Marion's hushed voice sounded through the door.
Adjutant, she's on the move.
I won't. The moment the words left my mouth, Acacia's eyes flew open, instantly alert. And alas, the mist shrouding Comfort Street was ready to lift. Okay. Damn, that was just that one? I thought that was like almost 2 parts. As dawn neared, Comfort Street lay quiet. Almost every shop was closed, leaving only the flickering neon signs that painted the alley's shifting lights. A wind chill whistled through, setting the rows of red lanterns overhead swinging wildly. The girl with long rose-colored hair hurried forward.
It's late. Where exactly do you intend to go?
Marion's cold voice drifted down from the eaves of the mouth of the alley in the dim night. An instant later, she was standing silently in front of Circe, completely blocking her path. Circe spun around without a second thought, but when she saw Acacia and me on the other end of the street, she widened with shock.
Chief, I was only going to...
You were going to plant those sounds and scents, weren't you? You mentioned before that your manifestation ability leaned towards mental manipulation. Judging from how the tourists act, this isn't just some illusion, you just need sounds and scents. So it's mental suggestion, right? You plant the idea in everyone else's head. Having her lay out her plan, I looked in unexpected delight across Circe's face.
Thank goodness. I knew you wouldn't be affected, Chief. I'm sorry I kept this from you, but you coming to Chongfu Street was never part of my plan. When I saw you here yesterday, I was worried that the suggestion had already taken root in you all. I didn't dare tell you the truth, as I was afraid it might destabilize your mind. But it looks like you're all right after all.
Her tone was lighthearted, so much that it sent a chill up my spine. Why are you doing this?
To catch Sophie, of course.
Circe adjusted her glasses, her voice tinged with puzzlement.
Have you forgotten what the Oracle said? Sophie doesn't just want to cleanse sin. She wants to guide the souls of her faithful as well. If the relocation plan goes through and everyone really evacuates to the inland areas of Ulster, how is Lugalan supposed to stay on Sophie's radar? How are we supposed to catch her?
So the residents of this street, they're used as bait? She nodded firm without a moment hesitation.
If we want Sophie to follow through with her original plan, this is the least we could do. I was going to wait until the suggestion reached in deeper before telling you. I want to prove that you can rely on me, Chief. That you can trust me again. Just like before.
Her rose-colored hair fluttered softly in the wind, strands brushing across her cheeks. As if we failed to stop Sophie and the flood does come, were you planning to let these people die? Yeah.
I did think about them. I did.
Something tells me for not
Most
that
of
long.
the people staying here are elderly, or pilgrims who want to go to Valhalla anyway. Even if the flood comes, they wouldn't survive it. Or rather, they don't want to. My power is what makes this whole retro fair feel like a sweet dream coming true. Like they've really stepped back into the past. A past with no flood, no Adventists, no Titans. They get to relive a happy memory and help us at the same time. Isn't that a good thing?
Sarah's voice stayed calm from beginning to end. Her gaze was clear and steady without the faintest hint of guilt. Undo the suggestion. Plant it in them.
Why?
She froze as her voice trembled as she couldn't believe what she just heard. There's so many ways that we can catch Sophie, but you chose the one we should never have to do. They're living people with the right to make their own choices. They're not tools for you to use what you want.
But I was just trying to help you.
I don't need that kind of help, seriously. A victory built on needless sacrifice means nothing. At my words, Circe bit down hard on her lower lip until blood came out. She tasted iron on her tongue as she struggled to hold herself together. Her eyes wavered,
So
hope turned to
everything I
desperate.
do is meaningless. Just like before. So no matter what I do, I'll never get your attention. Is that it?
Oh no. That's not what I meant. Well, it did kind of come across that way. Sarah slowly lifted her head, almost never looked in the eye most of the time. But now her pale blue eyes locked onto mine with a burning anger. 6 years of suppressed emotion surged up at once.
What I did. This despicable choice was the only way I could think of to help you find Sophie. I just wanted us to go back to the way we were. Is that so hard? To hell with saving the world. Or some grand, lofty mission. Why did you have to become someone I could never reach?
You might want to calm down, please.
Calm.
She clutched at the fabric on her chest, spitting out every word. Tears rolled down her cheeks, then all at once her legs gave out and she collapsed to the ground like an abandoned rag doll. Her strength had left her.
Chief, why do you keep drifting further and further away? Why? Why does it have to be like this? I'm begging you. Just turn around and look at me. Please.
An invisible presence burst outward from Circe, her eyes red and bloodshot. The concentration of tension around her spiked violently. Something inside her was starting to move. Acacia and Marion recognized it instantly and they both stepped back, putting distance between themselves and the sobbing girl on the ground.
Adjutant, she's flooded. Her mind is collapsing. If this keeps up.
Marion stopped observing and stepped in front of me and Acacia without hesitation. Sarah's clutched her head, her shoulders jerking in, stabbing pain through her nerves. Her rose-red hair began to float, even though there was no wind at all, and the color of the roots blended with gold. In those final moments before she fully transformed into a demiurge, her tear-filled eyes held resentment
I don't
and
get it.
sorrow.
How could an emotional collapse be strong enough to trigger a flooding?
Acacia stared at Ceres in disbelief. She'd never seen anyone lose themselves over something like this before. But what she did know was that this torment was building up over 6 long years. For over 2,000 days, Ceres Duos Apate, the goddess of deceit. Okay. Someday he will come back to me. She clung to that lie to hold herself together, believing her patience would be rewarded. But now that lie had finally shattered. At the moment it collapsed, all the moment its price came due. The air grew thick and sticky. Fine cracks spidered across the stone slabs beneath the fight with rose gold. I drew in a steady breath and stepped forward as Acacia and Mary exchanged a quick glance. They understood what to do.
Don't come any closer. Stay away from me.
As I moved towards her, her expression twisted even further.
I said, stay away.
The tension inside her surged violently out of control, whipping out an invisible storm through the narrow lanes. But the moment it reached me, the storm unraveled, flowing obediently into her body. I crouched beside her, leaning in and gently pulled her to my arms. She fought me with everything she had, desperate to break free. More and more tension poured out of her, flowing into me. Her ragged, frantic breaths gradually steadied. The golden strands in her hair faded back to soft gold, falling in loose, wisp strands. Her bangs were damp with sweat, plastered messily across her pale face. Once the flooding was fully suppressed, some strength swept back into her limbs, only for her to use them to try to
You
push me away.
saw everything?
Yeah, I did. When I was stabilizing her flooding, the fragment of the tide just spilled out of her floated into me, and the end of the winter flooded into my mind in vivid detail. Oh, when he told her about the coming with her. Luna was injured during the descent, and she might end up losing all her memories. And Haru, I think she needs more time before she's ready. There aren't many people left I can trust, so will you join me and come with me to the minstrel station?
Me?
She ran her fingertips along the edge of her chair, trying to hide her embarrassment. His earnest gaze didn't ignite any resolve in her. If anything, it's just a splash of cold water. She remembered the hardships of her time in Ulcer. She remembered the grind of her internship and the time she had to grit her teeth to get along with the Adventist. All of it had been a better life to satisfy that restless, ambitious heart. Not for humanity, a mass of strangers she never met.
I don't know.
Yeah, she doesn't know if she wants to go. And before I leave, would you do me one last favor?
What is it?
Plant a suggestion in me and make it this. The paper book at the Academy.
That's it?
What is it? The paper books at the Academic Acropolis are important. Oh, because this goes back to when we were going through the books. And then so this ties back to like something that happened like, God, that was like a few events now happened where we were at the Academy. Yeah, that was right before I think that was the one before the Halloween one, yeah, because the Halloween one was with Clarina. And I think this happened like an event or two before that one. So yeah, this must have been, yeah, like mid to late last year that this happened there. She thought it would have been a dangerous instead of atone for her betrayal, but instead it turned out something so small. Yeah, that's it. There's something else I want to give you, too. He planted a thin letter of recommendation in her hands, the envelope sealed with a red wax stamp. That's the one that we got later down the line. I'm sorry for deciding for you before not asking your opinion. The truth is, they focus more on technical work, which means far less integral policies. It's where your abilities will shine. Sarah said blankly, the recommendation letter slowly drawing to her face. So he'd known she wouldn't go to the minstrel station even before he asked. He was fighting for the future of humanity, all thing of climbing higher. He'd already paved a path for her, and he had even the courage to stand with him and face
Thank you.
him. She had so much she wanted to say, but in the end, her own cowardice reduced everything to 2 cold, empty words. In the end, she clutched the letter, shot to her feet, and ran to a tiny pocket of warmth. And that single moment of running away ended up sending her into a 6-year-long spiral.
What's the point of saying any of this now? You're not going to forgive me anyway.
Well, I don't know about that. Sarah's lifted her head, staring at her hand I held out, and tears
What
running down her face.
is the meaning of this?
You not going to Minstrel Station back then, that wasn't your fault, and wanting a better future for yourself is nothing to be ashamed of. If I had known all this was weighing on you, I'd have pulled you out of the darkness. But it isn't too late. If you're willing, we can leave. You're much kinder and stronger than you think, and closer to me than you realize. Would you like to stand with me this time? It was a short distance, but one that closed in a single moment. Her fingers twitched, she reached out a fraction and recoiled in fear.
Can I really do this?
Of course you can. After a long silence, Circe finally reached out. She raised her arm slowly, letting her fingertips rest in my palm. Beside us, Acacia and Marion were at a glance. I closed my hand around hers and kept her to her feet, but then the first light of dawn spilled over the streets. First, we need to break the suggestion planted in the residents and evacuate them inland. Sirius rubbed her eyes, sore from crying, and shook her head with a weary
Once a
sigh.
suggestion is planted, it can't be undone by me directly. A suggestion works because the subject's subconscious accepts it. To break it, they have to question it and reject it themselves. They're already deeply nostalgic for the past. And with a manifestation ability involved, I don't think ordinary people can break free on their own.
Interesting. Her voice faded away. She lowered her head in guilt. So there's no way to undo it?
Not entirely hopeless. People who accept the same suggestion become subconsciously linked. It forms a kind of network. Put simply, think of a group suggestion as a chain, each link connected to the next.
So if one link breaks, the whole chain would start to loosen.
But the suggestion never worked on any of you. That means you can't connect to the subconscious network to begin with. However, Acacia might be an exception.
Why is why is Acacia an exception?
Because I'm still attached to the old days, right?
Oh.
If you deliberately try to accept the suggestion, you might be able to slip into the network.
In that case, the suggestion you planted me about the paper books of the Academic
That's
Acropolis.
right. It only worked because you convinced yourself first.
Sounds
That makes
solid.
sense.
Let's do this.
Rosie, don't scratch the walls. No.
But once you're part of the chain, it won't be easy to break free.
It's the only option we've got if we want to save the residents.
Yeah.
Adjutant, I'm pretty confident about this. Just let me try.
Yeah, why not? I'll let her try.
You trust me, don't you?
Of course. Of course I trust you. But to be safe, I'll enter your inner mind and help you break free from the suggestion.
I agree. That is safer. Don't worry, Adjutant. I'll protect both you and Acacia while you're inside.
As Sirius listened, the warrior interface only deepened.
There's no way this is going to work.
Then let's do this. Operation Chainbreaker. Here we go. But
I like
how
the
will I
name.
know if I've actually broken the suggestion? Am I supposed to feel something?
If you form a clear, definite thought that you want to leave, that means you've succeeded.
Got it. Once the adjutant's inside my inner mind, I'll start letting Cersei's suggestion in. Then, slip into the network.
At least we have a back door in case something bad happens, you know. Hearing that, Acacia let her body relax and manifest in her mind. Sirius' hypnotic whispers drifted into our ears.
This is the bygone era you've missed so dearly. You won't want to leave until the flood comes. Stay here for as long as you like. You're happy here.
The scene around me grew hazy and compound streets slowly faded from view. My consciousness sank, dropping into the depths of Acacia's mind. Alright, so now we're at file 2. Once that stick-heavy feeling faded, I opened my eyes and the world sharpened into focus. I liked how the edges are like that. That's kind of cool. The stone path, 24 arcs, bridges. Acacia's inner mind was full of drifting memories, but since the scene at the street, only simming surfaces of consciousness. As I stepped in, I already noticed something was off. Everything looked too perfect. The sunlight was bright and warm, and the soft, carefree atmosphere hung over. The girl at the newsstand had fished out a few more old mangas and was happily setting them on the display. Colorful hard candles crinkle in the poor glass jars. People even set out wicker chairs and tables along the streets. Everything had felt almost unnaturally idealistic. It looked like Acacia's consciousness really swept in. I was still trying to figure out how to find Acacia's thing in here with
The
PA system
Retro
overhead.
Fair special event, the Mini 4WD Grand Prix, will begin at 10 a.m. in the Central Plaza. All contestants.
That does sound kind of fun. After the announcement, I headed for the Central Plaza. A sizable crowd had already gathered to watch the event. At the center of large workshops, contestants were fully absorbed in their cars. Acacia, or rather the version of her in her memory, was standing in front of a sign-up poster studying it closely. When she noticed me, she didn't question it. It was my sudden appearance.
Adjutant, there you are. The Mini 4WD race, of course. They're model race cars.
Oh, I was
People
wondering
used
what
to
they
build their
were.
own
I
and
thought they
race
were like
them to see
go-karts.
which was the fastest.
And that does sound kind of fun, actually. Man, now I kind of want to play.
I don't really know how to build one. I didn't have anyone to do stuff like this
I have
with.
an idea for that.
And racing alone, that's not much fun, right?
She let out a soft sigh and shrugged. That could work.
Huh? But you don't know how to build one either, do you?
Won't know till we try. Honestly, it does sound kind of fun to do that. Alright, so Keisha's reading
I've
through
watched
the
the
manual.
whole Mini 4WD anime 3 times. How am I still not understanding this manual?
Oh yeah, we need to build it better.
Huh? How come you're better at this than me? You didn't even know what a Mini 4WD was 10 minutes ago.
I mean, true. I slid the white body shell and thick slab of the decals towards it.
What visual design? I'm just putting stickers on.
Hey, stickers are important. Pretty sure they make the car go fast if you put the like, little point.
What's wrong?
So we're rummaging through parts. She's working on the design. Ooh, blue and white is good.
All done. Let's call it Speed Sonic.
Of course, there's a Sonic reference. Alright, so now that we have our car Sonic Speed, let's see how this works.
Adjutant, are you nervous? Looks like I know
obviously they're
something you
racing
don't
cars.
after all. This is what the manga protagonist wears for a big race. With these, we're totally taking first.
I'm not sure that's how that works, but I like the
All
idea. behind
racers, take your positions. 10-second countdown begins now. 10, 9, 8.
it. The race was off and the cars moved forward. Ooh, nice. Looks like we're doing good so far.
What are you all doing just standing there? You've got to run with your Mini 4WD all the way to the finish. That's how you build a real bond.
I mean, that is how the anime logic would go. Yeah, she's having fun. It's fine if it's a little embarrassing. Also, admittedly, it is a nice looking car.
We're winning! We're winning!
Well, now we're not winning.
Huh? Seriously? Slick move, Adjutant.
Oh, we're getting back to the lead.
Really? We've got a secret weapon? Huh, that's Sonic Tornado!
Oh. So it looks like we won. Nice. Demon mind can slip loose. Oh yeah, that's why we won it, because now she's
Ow!
questioning it. There you go.
Adjutant, why'd you stop all of a sudden? Really? Really?
Congratulations on taking first place. Here's your prize, a set of our special commemorative postcards.
You're kidding. First place gets postcards?
Yeah, it's not the greatest
That's it?
first place prize.
I'm afraid
but,
so.
Yeah, I guess it seems cool. I guess.
Fine. Better than nothing. So, where do we pick them up?
There's a time capsule post office over there. You can pick them up inside.
Okay.
Adjutant, wanna go check it out?
Oh, one more thing. You're allowed to take your custom Mini 4WD home.
I mean, I guess that's a good prize too. We get to keep the car. Yeah, it might be a little bit more difficult than we thought.
Adjutant, do you know why this place is called the Time Capsule Post Office?
Interesting. Where's she going with this?
It's because you can send letters to your future self. All you have to do is write a delivery date, and when that day comes, a letter from the past will show up right at your door. Since we don't have much use for our 2 postcards anyway,
Oh, so it's like
why
Animal
don't we
Crossing
send them to the
mail
future?
almost. When you put, I don't know why that's the comparison that I thought of, but yeah, you can like send stuff to yourself in the future. So yeah, it's like
That's a
Animal
secret.
Crossing mail. I should play Animal Crossing again. My island's probably dead, so I'd have to probably restart it, but...
I can't think of anything to say to myself. So how about we switch then? I'll write to the future you, and you write to the future me. Deal?
I mean, I guess that's fair.
Hey, this is a letter from me. Could you take it a little more seriously? For a long time? Then, can you tell me now?
Nah. It's funny.
Huh? I really want to see that future.
Oh, there you go. That's what we needed to help snap her out of it. So that's how it works. Oh, okay. That's a lot of books. Oh, there's Acacia. Interesting. Yeah, this might be a little bit more difficult than the last one then.
Do you think it's good? I'm not trying to bother you or anything. It's just no one's come here in a long time. And I don't know why, but you feel kind of familiar, so I probably asked more than I should have. If you like it too, then I guess that makes us fellow fans.
Aw, she seemed happy at that
You
one.
do? Then, which part do you like best? I wonder if the author will ever get to continue it. With the world like this, it's probably better not to hope for too much. Oh, I get it. So you've got a bad case of Chuny too? What's your power then? Time travel or seeing the future?
Yeah, it's probably is more akin to time travel.
Then prove it. What happens at the end? That's it?
Yeah.
For real? It actually has a happy ending? Wait a sec. There's no way I'm buying that. You totally made it up. Still, that ending does sound nice. 2058 must be a happy time for the author to draw something like that. I wish I could see that future for myself. Now that you put it like that, maybe it would. Wait. Why am I even talking to you about something that's never going to happen?
Oh yeah, 'cause that's back when she had the genosis.
He left.
Oh, poor Keisha.
But he liked that manga too. So that means we're fellow fans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? But this is a manga shop. Isn't it kind of rude to eat in here? Right.
I can't remember the last time I had ramen. I mean, I had noodles, but I'm talking about like the big bowls of ramen. When was the last time I had ramen like that?
Nuh-uh. I'm just really enjoying it.
I almost thought that was my phone.
Report to the lab
for a second.
immediately. New findings to discuss.
I have to go. Will I get to see you again?
Aw.
I see. Then, where am I supposed to find you?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be waiting for
Don't
you.
joke around with that Chunibyo stuff.
Oh, sorry. I probably should move those. Meow.
Can we pinky swear on that? Promise you'll be there waiting for me in the future. And everything you said, making games, you testing them, all of it.
Oh, Rosie's on the toilet. Aw, cute little piggy promise.
You have to wait for me in the future, okay? Like you promised. I'll get there as fast as I can. I'll run if I have to.
You picked up the Rosie. I said, wow, you picked up the Rosie. Usually Rosie doesn't like being picked up.
She didn't like it.
Oh. Oh. I mean, I did hear the yelling part. I didn't see the squirming part, though. Oh. Well, at least you didn't. So it looks like we're at a combat part now. Oh, we only get to use old school Acacia. Okay. God, I can't remember the last time we used the early version of Acacia.
Where am I? Wasn't I with the adjutant just now? How strange. I know this is a mind trick, so why am I still clinging to all this?
Acacia, congratulations on passing the test. You're now a test subject for the Manifestation Project.
So that means I get to live?
There's no guarantee, but there's a good chance. A very good chance.
You do like good chances of living.
So what do I have to do next?
First, the surgery. Then, we'll move on to simulation training, based on the experiment plan. Acacia, you look hesitant. Are you unwilling?
Unwilling? Yeah, right. You've no idea how long I've waited for this. Finally, I get to see what the future has in store for me. What I just saw should be my memory of just becoming a test subject. My hope of living, of heading into the future, pushed me to hit every target in the early stages of the experiment. I gave it my all in every simulation training. Maybe that's why Circe's suggestion didn't work on me at first. I wanted tomorrow more than anybody else. And I didn't like this tragic and sad era one bit. So, why am I still lingering here? What am I still holding on to?
Acacia, I'll need your cooperation for the next part of the project.
Okay.
Don't bother lying to me. You're going to deal with me, aren't you?
You... Shh. Did you overhear something?
It's written all over your face. Do I have any other options? Am I going to die?
No. I'll put you into a hibernation capsule. We'll awaken you as soon as the project restarts. I guarantee it. It'll be in no time.
How
Yeah,
long
like
is no
30
time?
years.
1 month? 1 year?
It won't be more than a few months. Trust me.
Yeah, that didn't end
I
up
knew
being
from the
the case.
start that she couldn't keep that promise. But to keep the fear away, I had to make myself believe her. It's okay, Acacia. There's still hope. It'll only be a few months. You won't have to wait long. But as I watched the hibernation capsule's door slowly close, I couldn't help but think, please, don't leave me here alone. Please, can anyone help me?
Oh, now we're the next version of Acacia. Okay.
They found that machine in a pile of debris.
It's
Oh,
still
this is when
functioning
we found
normally.
Isn't this a hibernation pod? I think I just pressed a random button. Name Acacia. Number of days in hibernation 10,000 and... Is this machine broken or am I seeing things?
No, it's not broken.
This must be when they first found my pod. The adjutant was the first person I met in this new era. He was also the first person willing to actually talk to me. Everyone else only cared about where I came from and what experiment I belonged to. Only he sat and shared the snacks I took from the vending machine. Only he listened as I talked about silly things like being bitten by a mutated spider or exposed to gamma radiation.
Spider-Man and Hulk reference, I like that.
In that moment, the helplessness in me eased up a little. Only a little, though. Because every unfamiliar face, every unfamiliar aspect of this era reminded me that I had been left behind. This memory must have been from the time we went out to uproot the tree. Listen up. I volunteered to stay behind.
Time waits for no one.
Back before the comms went down completely. I remember how dark it was that night. How the snow raged and the wind howled. The cold was bitter enough to freeze everything solid. What a pain. Maybe it was the harshness of it all. But for the first time in a long while, that old feeling crept back. Listen up. The same loneliness I felt waking alone in the pod after 30 years. To a world where all my ties had vanished. So that's what it is. I'm still clinging to this place because I don't want to be alone again. That's why I've been desperately holding on to anything that ties me to the past. Painting them over in my memories to make them seem better than they really are. I even started to see myself as a relic of the old era. I'm scared that if I change, what little that remains of the past will vanish for good. Perhaps that's why I couldn't master the power of the transphase core. Now that I finally understand, what do I do next? Right. The adjutant told me to think about something even better than the past. The person by my side, and the future that's yet to come.
Well, and this is where we get to present-day Acacia in her new form.
Adjutant, come help me test out the new version of Star Master. This time, you'll be an explorer, fighting aliens with your light sword. You'll search every inch of the planet and finally reunite with your beloved Lady Acacia. What do you think? Pretty neat, huh? Ever since you became my personal test player, I've felt much more motivated to develop my games. I really want to show you how much I've improved as a producer. Alrighty then, sit tight and have fun. I'll go make you the best bowl of tonkotsu ramen you've had yet. The adjutant must have seen through how I felt. That's why he kept me company and did all that fun stuff with me. It wasn't the afterglow of a bygone era that lit up my lonely days.
Hey.
It was his affection and his love.
Bygone era.
At the Heliora Sea Hotel, the adjutant told me he wanted to play with me next time. When making Builder Island, he thanked me for coming to his world. He's always so sincere, always telling me exactly how he feels about me. Thinking about it makes my heart race. Compared to what he's done for me, I've done so little for him. Too little. Dude. The old me built a world where I could be happy alone with all those hobbies. But now, I have someone to share my happiness with. And those hobbies of mine have become even more fun because of the adjutant. I'm no longer alone. And because of that, I don't need to cling to the past anymore. I want to tell him all of this. To answer his love, truly, sincerely. If there's anything I can do for the adjutant, it starts with living up to the faith that he put in me. It's time for me to leave this place and break the chains.
Oh, this is gonna be like a cutscene of her finally using her new power.
He's waiting for me. He's waiting for me to return to that era meant for the both of us. I won't lose my way again. Let's start around, darling.
That was a cool way to get her to finally use that power. Yeah, I'm sure she'd be fine.
Promise you'll be there waiting for me in the future.
Okay, so now we're back here. Oh, but now Acacia's in her new form. Yeah, she did both
Pretty
at once.
much. You could say it was a lucky little bonus. I suppose I've been turning
Ooh,
away
look
from
at
the
the voice
exosuit's
actor.
power without even realizing it, simply because I resisted change. And that mindset fit perfectly with the suggestion Cersei planted in me. So, I ended up breaking through both at once this time. Don't you think I
Pretty
deserve
good.
a little praise?
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. Did do both at once. Because now she's taller, so you misjudged.
Come on, ask me how I pulled it off. After saying goodbye to you inside my inner mind, I lingered there for a long, long time, revisiting days that were long gone as a bystander. I didn't resist change because the past was all that great. What truly scared me was the thought that after that era disappeared, I'd be the only one left behind. So I clung to the past with
Yeah, that
everything I
makes sense
had,
considering what happened to her before.
as if holding on to it meant I wouldn't be alone. I even thought that if I changed too, then that whole era would just disappear for good. But in the end, it was all because I didn't want to be alone. So, what I want to say is, Adjutant, thank you for loving me. And thank you for always being by my side. It doesn't matter which era I end up in anymore, because the only future I want is the one with you in it, just like the promise we made.
Aww. Just like the pinky promise we made.
Huh? Muscle memory. I keep forgetting I don't have to stretch that high to kiss you anymore.
Yeah, I would imagine the mass increase in height would probably be something to get used to.
Chief, Acacia, did you two?
Yep. We broke free of the suggestion. The residents of Changfu Street should be waking up soon, right?
You actually did it?
That's good.
That's unbelievable.
Oh yeah, by the way, where's Marion? Oh yeah, Marion's nowhere around. Huh.
A few minutes ago, we ran into Sophie.
Oh shit. So we actually, her plan actually worked and we did find Sophie? That's crazy.
Don't worry. The Adjutant and Acacia will return safely.
Why? Are you so sure?
Don't you think having someone you care about believe in you is a kind of strength in its own right?
Good way of putting it, yeah.
When the person you care about has faith in you, you can't help wanting to live up to their expectations. And if that faith is something one of a kind, something meant only for you, the strength it gives you becomes even greater.
That's true.
I know Acacia feels the same way I do. We don't ever want to let the Adjutant down, so we give everything we have to make it happen.
Is that so? That was Sophie.
What?
Yeah, Mary snapped in the direction the figure slipped through the corner.
I'll go after her. You stay here and wait for the Adjutant and Acacia to wake up.
But what are you planning to do?
Probably follow after Sophie. If I had to guess. Marion paused and then gave a reassuring look.
Time flows differently inside the inner mind. What may feel long to them will be a brief moment for us. For all we know, the Adjutant and Acacia could return within seconds. When they do, follow the beacons I left and catch up to me. And don't worry, I know I'm no match for Sophie. I'll keep my presence concealed and track her from a distance. I won't engage her head-on.
Let's hope that's the case.
You become brave because someone you care about believes in you. And you give everything you have because you don't want to let them down. Then maybe I could do that too?
Alright, so now we gotta follow after Sophie. Alright, so we have to use... Is that the new Miriam, or is that the... I think that's just the trial. I don't know. Anyway, I'm bringing Achel and... I'll bring Fenny. We did mention Fenny earlier. Okay, so this is Riptide one. So this isn't like the new... I could bring my Fenny. Wait, how's the trial Fenny stronger than mine? That's not fair. I'll have to mess around with mine and figure out why the trial one's better.
I'm happy that you chose me again. Shh. Didn't anyone teach you how to be quiet?
I wasn't your first pick? Oh, that's fine. Already reloading. If I need money, nowhere to run. Take a bow. Exit seat.
We got there. We gotta get on.
The show must go on.
It looks like Sophie's headed for the coastal district. If we take a speedboat, we should catch up to her faster.
Oh, cool. We get to actually use speed. Alright, how does this work? Direct wheel buttons to move. Go backward, left. E to speed up. Only we need to watch out for floating fangs. Speed boost. Watch out for enemies on. Cool. Shouldn't be too hard to drive them. Land mines we gotta watch out for. I guess water mines?
A waterfall. Thank goodness we didn't capsize.
Like how we just run over the enemies.
After admiring Bygone gorgeous cityscape, are you curious about its history? As a seaside city, Bygone experienced a devastating flood even before the descent.
We have
Beside you is the submerged ruins of the old district.
They're all strange. I'm sure I turned it off. Why is it playing again? Just a moment. I'll have it done in no time.
Don't slow me down, okay?
You look really hurt. Well done, boss. A massage? Please, go hard.
Hey, yo. I forgot she said that voice line. Got me off guard.
I'm happy that you chose me again.
Adjutant, we've got to catch up to Marion quick.
Boss?
How about I take you to a shortcut? This way.
Take a bow. Exit stage right. Already reloading. Has been finding money. Do you think you're a match for me? Please.
A waterway again. And not even a bridge we can cross.
The device over there controls the water level. We can use that to get across.
Damn, that really
Hey,
affects the water.
you really know your
out there.
stuff.
Steal my spotlight? Nice try. Do you think you're a match for me? Please. Has been finding money.
Leave it to me. All done, boss. Just a moment.
There you go.
I'll have it
One
done
more.
in no time. Allow me to take care of it.
I wasn't your first pick? Oh, let's
Sorry about it.
take a bow. Exit stage right. And do you think you're a match for me? Please. Go on. Give me the applause I deserve.
That did a lot of damage.
Leave it to me. All done, boss.
Right.
A massage? Please, go hard.
I mean, that time it didn't catch me off guard, but still, God.
I'm happy that you chose me again.
Adjutant, I found the beacons Marion left behind.
I wasn't your
Can't be that far away.
Oh, do you think you're a match for me? Please. Take a bow. Exit stage right.
There we go.
Victory is mine, obviously.
Oh yeah, this is a teleport. I don't know why I thought I could shoot that.
We have extras on set. Take a bow. Exit stage right. Do you think you're a match for me? Please. Objective complete. Big surprise. Already reloaded. Go on. Give me the applause I deserve.
Leave it to me. This won't hurt. If they're rolled out, who's cleaning this up? No. I like how
Excellent on the water.
You look really hurt. Allow me to take care of them.
Took you long enough? Do you think you're a match for me? Please.
Reload, and then go.
Take a bow. Exit stage right.
Leave it to me. All done, boss.
Oh, that worked.
It's yours. I've no need for such things.
Kinda cool we got lasers.
A
Yeah,
massage.
the laser turret's pretty cool.
Please.
Probably because it's better than
Go
just the
hard.
regular turrets that just kept, the non-stop. I think the laser turrets were a good test. Alright, so back to a cutscene. Sea of Illusion Coast held the beauty of its own. The waters were clear, vivid. Sunlight touched them and shattered the countless glittering shells. Sophie stood on the shoreline for a long time, listening to the waves crash against the rock as the breeze touched the fade. She didn't move, still as stone. No one could see the fierce turmoil churning inside this warm gone. She had choice, she wouldn't hurt anyone, she wouldn't let this beautiful city fall to ruin. But now, no other path remained. To save the future of many, she would have to sacrifice the few. She pulled a small remote detonator from her pocket, her fingertips brushed right over it. With a single push, an orbital beam would lance down the minstrel station, releasing a massive surge of energy. Oh shit, so
Mr.
that's how she plans
Adjutant,
to fight it.
Please don't let me down. Let it all end quickly.
She prayed silently that Cobalt would understand her and stand with her before it was too late. By this point, there was no turning back for her.
Trigger a massive flood in Lucalan. Plunge the people into deeper despair. And use your oracle to herd them toward Ulster's tree. Not bad at all. I didn't think you'd come up with something this creative. Then I'll grant you authorization for 2 orbital beams. They're easy enough to intercept. But my calculations show the seabed beneath Lucalan is laughably fragile. Sophie, do try not to disappoint me.
Power to unleash the flood wasn't really a gift, it was a bargaining chip.
I need to set the groundwork for a new promised land before Beta catches on. Is that Miss Marion of the Heimdall Force? Did the adjutant not come with you?
Oh, looks like Marion got found out.
There's no need for alarm. I won't hurt you. My purpose has never changed. To show the adjutant just how powerless humanity is in the face of absolute catastrophe. And how desperately it needs salvation. So, is he nearby?
I mean, yes and no.
No answer? That's all right. Your presence alone is answer enough. Very well. Let the prelude begin.
Oh no.
No!
In 10 minutes, an orbital beam will strike Glucalon. Of course, I know cathode technology's capabilities. Stopping this single beam shouldn't be difficult. But I should warn you. The seafloor beneath Glucalon is extremely fragile. Even the slightest impact would be enough.
So even if we
To
try to
trigger an
block it, the
undersea
shockwave will
quake.
still cause the massive tsunami.
Miss Marion, I understand you've already become the head of House Andriotti. You must care deeply for the people of Glucalon, don't you?
She tilted her head slightly, her tattered robes fluttering in the wind.
Please, speak to the adjutant for me. Instead of letting these people suffer such a cruel fate, let me grant them release.
Damn.
10 minutes.
So we have 10 minutes until a space laser basically causes a giant tsunami.
Adjutant, you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Sophie just said...
Yeah, we heard. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out what
Understood.
we're gonna do about this.
Okay.
We're still too late. Adjutant, what do you mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's gonna be a tsunami for sure.
Marion, I heard a drone just spotted you and Sophie on the shoreline. Leave that area at once. I'm sending a helicopter to pick you up.
That won't be necessary, Mother.
Marion, this is no time to be stubborn. What good will staying there do? What matters is that you stay alive.
In 7 minutes, an orbital beam from Misteltein Station will set off a tsunami. Both the family and Cathode Tech need someone on the front lines to take command. That's why I have to stay.
I'm wondering how they're gonna stop something like this.
Marion, are you alright?
I'm fine. In fact, I've never felt this alive. As head of House Andriotti, it is my duty to stand on the front lines and protect the people of Glucalon. I'll hold this line, not a single step back.
Oh, yep, here comes the tsunami.
I know you and Father always wanted me to be a carefree young noblewoman.
Now we don't have more
Someone who could live her life safely and comfortably under your care. But the adjutant saw the defiance inside me, and he believes I can do this. I won't betray that trust. I have to see this through and become who I truly want to be.
Marion.
Mother, as the head of the house, I'm giving my first order to both the family and Cathode Tech. Activate every mobile floodgate. Hold that tsunami back with everything we've got. Now!
I mean, you can't argue with her order like that. like her mom's actually now proud of. Yeah.
Attention residents. A life-threatened tsunami expected to reach 16 to 20 meters will strike the Lukalon coastline in 5 minutes. All residents must evacuate to higher ground immediately. This is a mandatory evacuation order. Repeat, this is a mandatory evacuation order.
Oh no.
Adjutant, what do we do now?
I don't know. I'm trying to think how we can stop this. Yeah, I'd say using a wall like that is definitely going to deplete our resources quickly.
Did we make it?
It looks like we did. Maybe.
Truly impressive, Mr. Adjutant. I didn't expect you to hold back a tsunami by sheer will alone.
Oh, there's Sophie.
Sophie!
Yeah, I have a feeling Marion has a few choice words for you.
Please, compose yourself, Miss Marion. There is still so much left for you to face. What you just stopped was merely a prelude.
I mean, hopefully it doesn't have to continue.
In truth, I never wished for this tsunami, nor the ruins soon to come upon Lukalon. I shall mourn every life lost today, but to save the many, I must allow this to happen. Doesn't this disaster remind you of Juvosis, Mr. Adjutant? The only difference is how quickly its consequences come, and how plainly they show themselves. You've already done so much. The mass evacuation, using Titagen to stop the tsunami. Now, your Titagen is nearly spent. Yes.
That's why she said 2 orbital
You think
lasers.
you glimpsed hope, but what awaits you is the next orbital strike. Just as the Balder inhibitor was never the true cure for Juvosis. You know you cannot stop it, and yet you let them go on struggling, leaving them to suffer in terror and despair. That is the real cruelty. If you choose to help me, they can be saved at this very moment under the guidance of a new god. They can be led toward a place where happiness is assured. Join me, Mr. Adjutant. With your choice, their suffering can at last come to an end.
I like how that's the part we focus on. Like, wait, there's a second laser?
So, what is your answer, Mr. Adjutant?
Okay. I mean, good job on her for surviving that tsunami. Even with that, we're still fighting.
You really are stubborn. Perhaps because you've never truly known despair. Never heard the cries of the weak for yourself, Mr. Adjutant. Then today, you will. In 30 minutes, the second orbital strike will launch. There is still time if you wish to reconsider.
I mean, 30
I
minutes is at
hope
least
you
a
can
little bit
look
more
past
time.
your pride, as I have, and show mercy to every soul. I will not flee. If you change your mind, we can still walk this path together.
Adjutant, should we take her down now?
Yeah, not much of we'd like to. We gotta prepare for the second
Adjutant,
laser.
how are you feeling?
Hmm.
Marion! Hey, Marion!
Hey, it's Marion's sister.
Madeline, what are you doing here? Don't tell me Mother sent you to take me away. I already said.
No way. As if I'm strong enough to save any of you. I'm just here to drop something off. Once I do, I'm gone. Not staying a second longer.
What is it?
Oh, actually,
What's
that explains
this?
why there's a new Marion.
It's the
outfit.
exosuit made for the next head of House Andreotti and Cathode Tech's future executive chair. Oh, and there's a letter inside. Make sure you read it.
It's probably from the mom. I mean, that's good. She got a new suit.
Marion,
What the letter says.
as
Oh.
your father, I'm sorry that I must speak my heart this way. Through a letter, rather than with the courage you deserve.
Okay, so it's from the dad.
This exosuit was built for the head of our family, outfitted with every cutting-edge system Cathode Technologies could offer. From the moment the idea took shape, I knew it would be yours one day.
Aw, Dad believed in us the
But
whole
as your
time.
parents, we couldn't bear to see you carry such a heavy burden. That's why we kept this suit from you for so long. We only wished for you to live a carefree life. We never realized that our protection had become something that held you back. And we're sorry we failed to see what you truly wanted.
Aw.
But what happened today made one truth unmistakable. You were always destined to become the eagle who soars beside the adjutant and shields Lugalon with your own wings. If this is the path you've chosen, then let your family be the wind beneath your wings. And may our support carry your soaring heart farther than you could ever go alone.
Letter ended with the family former head signature stamped with a deep red signet. At the bottom, a few lines, another hand hastily scribbled at the last moment.
P.S. Dad has no sense of style whatsoever, so I did the design myself.
Well, I'm glad we had someone fashion.
When you sweep the adjutant off his feet, don't forget who deserves the credit. P.P.S. Turns out my real interest is only in tourism after all. So please hurry up and save the world already. My career depends on it.
Honestly, what kind of big sister talks like that?
Apparently a good one. That's good for her, I'm glad. Alright, we'll have to see what this new exosuit's capable of. It looks nice. Now let's hope it's able to help us with this.
Acacia and Marion are both standing by the chief in their new forms. To raise another barrier, he'd need a huge amount of Titogen. I want to try to fight by his side for once. He said he believes in me, so I should at least try to live up to it, right?
There you go.
Aparte, can you hear me? I willingly offer my mind and soul to you. All I ask is that you become stronger than ever before, so you can help him for me, and give him the strength to face this disaster. Please, Goddess of Deceit, Aparte.
Oh, interesting. Have we seen what happens if... Did we see what happens if the manifestation takes over the god part? We haven't seen what happens if the god part takes over...
She's flooded.
The manifestation.
Again?
It's
closest
okay.
thing we got to that was Rosen, but that was more like the two fusing together than
The choice
one
is
taking over
mine.
the other.
If I become a demiurge, I should be able to give you much more Titogen, right? I want to try. For you, Chief. To protect everything you're trying to protect.
I mean, I guess that would just be a demiurge, huh? Yeah. Still sacrificing yourself like that in a way just to give us more power.
If only I'd been this brave 6 years ago.
Well,
But it's
so much for
alright.
Sirius become a future
I'm
character.
not too late.
Darn. Yeah, because if this happens this way, we
If I
we
lose
might lose
myself
Sirius.
completely, kill me. And use the Titogen inside me to summon a wall again.
Adjutant, what do we do?
I mean, we don't have a choice. She kind of gave herself to her
Understood.
power, so yeah. We have no choice. We're gonna have to take her down. It's a shame, but we won't forget your sacrifice, Sirius. Actually, that's not bad. But I think having Angel just in case, and I don't know how the boss fight's gonna go. Rosie, I'm gonna need my hand back so we can do this boss fight. I'm sorry. I'll take it back after this cutscene.
Marion, cover me!
Kind of interested to see what this is gonna look like, too. Honestly, that's a cool looking boss, though.
Game start.
Alright, let's do this.
So, let's send them all to Builder Island. Pass me the ammo, darling. Yeah.
Holds noble onset. What you see is not the truth.
Trans-phase force. Full moon. Trans-phase force. Crescent.
We got rid of that first part.
The power that mortals crave.
Pass me the ammo, darling.
No, this was not how it was meant to end.
Time for some exercise.
First, there we go.
Pass me the ammo, darling. Yep. Trans-phase. Don't forget to save.
Hey, we got her.
Even after everything, you still want to save me. Chief, you really are so gentle.
And force.
Hmm? Glad you like it, darling.
So now we're gonna what? Use her.
I'm not dead.
Oh, Sirius isn't fully dead yet.
I
Can we
didn't lose my
save her,
mind.
maybe?
All this Titagen. Is it
Be nice if we could save her.
enough?
Cersei. Cersei.
Oh, no.
Adjutant, is she?
Okay, she's breathing, but she's unresponsive. And here comes the second laser.
Adjutant, it's an underwater landslide. The second tsunami will hit even harder.
It's a good thing we got all that Titagen.
What about you?
I mean, yeah, we're gonna need to build that wall. Alright, so Keisha left with Sirius. there. He's gonna go try to help evacuate. Damn, an even bigger tsunami. Beneath the shadows of a tearing wall of water. Let's hope we can make another wall or something. I mean, we got a bunch of Taijin now. There's gotta be something we can do. Oh, maybe our new Kitsune friend is gonna maybe help out?
Ma'am, we should take the helicopter and leave as soon as possible. This isn't a flood, it's a tsunami! Even if we deploy every gondola and every heat barrel we have, there's no way we can freeze the entire surface of the sea!
How many gondolas can the chamber deploy?
At most, maybe 7,800 units.
That's a lot of units.
7,800. I see.
I mean, yeah, maybe her gondolas and the wall might be able to be enough. Hopefully.
I've never had the heart to watch a hero brought low, or a gentle soul turned cold. Even if this ends as a losing venture, it's one I'm willing to see through. Fit every gondola the chamber owns with heat barrels, set them to unmanned mode, and send them straight to the coast. And not just the gondolas, ships, barges, rafts. If it can float, put it to use.
That's a lot of stuff.
But that's the very foundation of the chamber.
I mean, it's either you do that or you're not going to really have a chance.
If Lukalon falls, what foundation is there to speak of? Should we survive this calamity, I, Long Yen, shall carry the burden of these losses myself. Even at the cost of all I own, I will repay each of you in full.
Ma'am!
Release the boats!
I mean, hopefully these boats can do it. Yeah.
And what good is any of that supposed to do?
I mean, it might help a little bit.
In essence, this system disperses nanocrystal catalyst into the water, while directing excess heat into the heat barrels positioned along the city's perimeter. The barrels are ferried by boat, and once they have absorbed sufficient heat, they are dispatched into the open sea.
And with that heat, we could maybe neutralize some of the things there. Oh, if we used hydrogen to help it instead of using the wall.
Mr. Adjutant, even now, at the very end, you still refuse to accept that I am right?
Yeah, I don't know how right exactly you are from the look of it. Oh, that's a cool picture. That's a cool picture, though, with the wave. So that combined with the heat transfers from the barrel should be enough energy to hopefully stop this. As the number car shifted, energy stayed, the air above the sea began to ripple and distort with heat. So yeah, basically he's planning to, from the sound of it, vaporize the tsunami slowly until it, you know, stops. And then the rest of it, because of the ice thing with the boats, would freeze. Yeah, so basically, half the tsunami froze, half the tsunami got vaporized. I'll admit, that was a good plan. Sylvia fell silent and just had shock in her eyes.
I have to admit, you have shown me something truly extraordinary. But all you have done is use your strength to shield them from this one storm. What about the next time? Or when they have to face Juvosis? Still, I reflected on myself just now. I was too impatient and failed to truly convey the beauty of that promised land. Would you come with me and see it for yourself? Once you do, you'll understand what humanity truly needs.
Man, she really wants me to accept this invitation.
Come with me.
Oh, we're back at the cafe again. Golden light cast in the soft.
Over here, Mr. Adjutant.
Oh, she took the form of Sirius. Bitch. How dare you after what Sirius just did for us? Oh, and is that why she's comatose
That
too?
wording feels rather inappropriate, Mr. Adjutant. Cersei is my friend. Allowing her to become one of the first residents here is my way of offering her kindness.
But it's not entirely wrong. You are kind of keeping her here.
Yes, I'm different from Edda. I care for humanity too deeply to send them to Valhalla, where they would lose everything that makes them human, only to meet their end stripped of dignity. What I've prepared is a sweet dream, tailored to each soul individually. For now, this vision exists only within my inner mind. But with your aid, it could one day become humanity's new haven.
I mean, I guess it's better than the alternative. I mean, are you surprised at this point? I think.
It is possible. At the Yarus Federal Sanatorium, I made a small yet crucial discovery. By observing patients' brainwaves, I found that even in sleep, consciousness remains active, yet the brain bears only a minimal load. So long as we construct a different kind of Valhalla upon this finding, those drawn into the dream by my song can retain their sense of self, without the need for immense computational power. This would be humanity's true dream, shaped beautifully for each soul. Look how happy she is. In this dream, she no longer waits in the snow, hoping you'll finally turn back. Here, every feeling she carries is heard, and her love reciprocated. Every painful memory she ever carried simply does not exist.
So in other words, you made her like
Isn't
personal heaven.
it? It seems you truly cannot see the heart behind what I've tried to do. Then please, leave my inner mind, Mr. Adjutant. I sincerely hope that when you look back on this day, on the moment you turned away from a new world, you will not come to regret it too deeply. But by then, even if you wish to turn back, it will likely be far too late.
Damn.
Adjutant!
Alright, so there's Acacia and Marion. both of them
Adjutant,
are
you really
fine.
did it. That was incredible.
Then, what about Sophie?
Adjutant, Cersei's not doing so well. You should come take a look.
Yeah, I mean, if what Sophie said is right, there's a chance Cirrus might never wake up.
Hello, miss. May I take your order?
One milk tea, one coffee, please. It's cold. An Osawachi.
Maybe that'll wake her up.
The snow is getting worse. You should stay inside. The adjutant will be here any minute. You've been waiting for him, haven't you?
I have to go.
What's wrong with this perfect dream? Why would you choose to wake from it?
There's nothing wrong with it. Just like you said, it's perfect. But that's exactly why I realized it was just a dream. Do you know how many times I've dreamed of him in those 6 years? Not once. Because I was afraid to. So I know full well, if I stay here, I'll never really see him again. Never get to stand beside him, or live through the stories waiting ahead of us. Giving up all those possibilities for a fabricated memory of the past, that's a terrible deal. So, goodbye, Sophie. I don't want this dream.
Adjutant, she's awake.
Oh, good. Sirius did wake up. Oh. So maybe she can become a playable character someday. Well, hopefully there weren't too many casualties from these tsunamis, but at least majority of people lived. Alright, so I think we just have this last part here, and then I think that's it for the, story chapter here. Alright, so now we're recovering from the tsunamis. Oh, there's Marion.
We were lucky there were no casualties. Still, the damage to the infrastructure is extensive. Sorting it all out will take time.
No casualties, just a ton of infrastructure damage. That's pretty impressive for having multiple tsunamis.
Sorry, Adjutant. It's been a long night. Could I recharge for a bit in your arms? Thank you, Adjutant. I feel a lot better now. But every time I close my eyes, my head fills up with all the things waiting for my sign-off as head. I don't think I'll be able to sleep.
Yeah, a nice walk might be not a bad idea.
Are you sure you're all right? If you're sure, then there's somewhere I'd like to go with you.
Oh, where does she want to take me?
You've never taken a gondola out at night before, have you, Adjutant? Would you like to give it a try?
Ooh, that looks pretty. Oh, that's a nice picture there. I like that. The lighting there, too, is also really nice, too.
There really is nothing I can hide from you, Adjutant. All of this, I only finished arranging it about an hour ago. I meant to bring you here after you'd fully recovered, but I couldn't bring myself to wait any longer. There's something I just couldn't wait to tell you.
Oh. Oh, I think I might know what this is.
This is an heirloom of the Andreotti family, passed down from one head of the house to the next. The black onyx represents our family's creed, unmoved, unbroken. And now, I feel like I've finally grown into someone worthy of standing by your side as your partner. So, before the covenant ceremony is officially held, I wanted to come to you, as I am now, and ask you properly. This heirloom of the house, the vow it carries, and everything I am, I want to entrust all of it to you and remain by your side for the rest of my life.
Oh.
Adjutant, will you seal a covenant with me and walk the years ahead by my side?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Could you say it again?
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Didn't you just say I needed to clear my head before sleeping? You know how to make me stop thinking altogether, don't you?
I wasn't expecting you to say that. Really? In the gondola? Yep, in the gondola. Oh, yep, they're doing it in the gondola. I love how the only thing we can see is just water rippling. That's all we can see. This game's starting to get a little bit more bold with these kind of scenes, and I don't know how I feel about that. It's gonna make it harder to stream these going forward. As if the acacia jump scare last time wasn't, bad enough. And this one's just more descriptive.
What happened to you two? You look like a pair of drowned cats.
Well, let's just say we might have fallen into the lake together.
Asia catches a spark.
Here, Miss Longyan asked me to give you this letter.
Oh. She gave us a letter? What does the letter say? Here's Wayne, nice draw clear by the house time mess feats awaits here.
Is she inviting us to dinner?
I mean, that's what it sounds like. I don't know. I mean, it did say feast, so I would assume dinner or something. Oh, is Sierra still comatose? We don't know if she is or not. Oh, they might be able to save her at the cost of her.
Chief, would you like an apple?
Okay, so she's no longer comatose, but because of everything that she did, she's no longer a manifestation. Okay.
Right.
I mean, it's good she lives, I guess, at least. That's a positive.
Yes, please.
But now that she's kind of an ordinary girl, we're probably not going to be seeing a lot of her in future titles unless, I don't know, unless for some reason she's needed for story stuff.
I'm not a manifestation anymore. I don't think I'm suited for work there now. Thank you, but the people on Chongfu Street suffer because of what I did. I've already spoken with Miss Longyan, and I plan to spend a year on Chongfu Street in service to the community. It's the least I can do to repay what I owe.
Well, that's good for her. Seems like she might try to make a new life for herself.
Thank you, Chief.
So it seems like we kind of saved this area too.
Miss Longyan? Are you in there? Miss Longyan?
I'm here. I've been waiting in the courtyard. I was beginning to wonder if you'd actually show up. I didn't expect the great hero of Bygone to have such a way with words. All right, let's not linger out here in the cold. Come on in.
There you go. Nice little
In
peaceful
years
dinner.
past, Mingdongjie was almost always a quiet affair for me. I never expected it to be this lively this year.
The adjutant mentioned you weren't born and raised in Shuozhou, Miss Longyan. I didn't realize Mingdongjie meant so much to you.
Some traditions passed down over generations are hard to part with. Out of my 7,800 ships, more than half now rest at the bottom of the sea.
I mean,
Adjutant, a
still
debt
nice of you
of
to help
this
us out there.
size calls for a proper return. So, how do you plan to repay me?
Look who it is! My brother-in-law.
hey, Marion's sister. Is she coming to help me in my time of need?
Well, it is Mingdongjie after all. A little liveliness comes with the occasion.
Hey, brother-in-law. In the spirit of Mingdongjie, I even brought you a red envelope. Come on, just wish your big sister good fortune, and the red envelope's yours.
Madeline?
Thank you,
Miss Madeline, we do give red envelopes in Shuojo, but only from elders to children.
Huh? That's how it works. Well, fine. I'll just keep the money for myself.
Mm-hmm. I'm terribly lazy after all. No plans for that just yet. It says dinner's ready, although... Where is Miss Acacia?
Oh, did Acacia step out at some point? Oh yeah, the postcard she wrote.
Hmm?
I am kind of curious what it says.
So that's why. For a moment there, I thought the world glitched or something. Then, I'll read it now. To Acacia of the future.
Okay.
Thank you for crossing all those years to reach me. From here on, I want us to run toward many more beautiful moments together.
Oh.
So, would you seal a covenant with me? Would you be my partner and walk with me into the next era, and the one after that,
No.
all the way to the end
How
of
many?
time?
Oh, that's why you guys were telling me. Why you guys were telling me 8, weren't you, last time?
My answer...
So now that's 8 people that I'm gonna be married to.
Of course it's yes.
That's quite a harem. That's not even counting like the other like 12 people that I haven't married yet. Oh good, we came back in time for dinner.
It's all simple home cooking, nothing special. I just hope everyone enjoys it.
Yeah, that does look actually pretty good. That's almost, oh, I want to go that far actually. I was gonna say that's almost like Monster Hunter.
Wow, those fireworks are gorgeous.
The cat's food's still better.
It's my first time celebrating Mingdongjie. I never realized Chongfu Street could be this lively.
Some of tonight's cheer comes from the festival, of course. But more than that, It's everyone celebrating that Lukalon made it through the disaster safely. On that note, allow me to raise a glass to you, Adjutant. Without you, Lukalon would not be enjoying a night like this.
I imagine it took them a while to make
All
the
right.
single
Let's
picture here
stop
looking
passing
at
the
it.
praise
There's
around.
a lot of stuff happening in this picture.
Then let's all raise a glass together. Come on. Cheers.
Hmm?
Oh. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, wait, who else?
Darling! I know you already called to say you were safe, but I still couldn't stop worrying. Is everything all right over in Lukalon?
I mean, it is now.
Good. Good. It's all Sophie's fault. That vile woman. If I ever get my hands on her, she won't get away so easily.
Fanny, that's enough. It's Mindungjie, so let's not spoil the mood.
I also
Darling,
just realized that
everyone at the base put together a festive dinner too. We wanted to share it with you over comms, and we're just about to call you when you called us.
one that came
Guess
out
we
for
were on the
Fanny,
same
isn't it?
wavelength.
I forget the name of the outfit, but that's the summer outfit she's wearing.
My prince, look. These are the dumplings we all made together.
I made all the shepherd's purse dumplings myself. Didn't slack off even once, I swear.
Ah! Ichil just knocked over the bag of flour!
Yeah, that sounds like
Oh, we can't make dumplings without wrappers. That's just meatballs at that point. Oh, Ichil, stop messing around.
Sorry, Adjutant. We had a bit of a situation.
Yeah, Angel's
Not
causing
just that.
chaos.
Mia tried a spoonful of Cherno's 5 blessings and passed out.
Oh,
I keep saying,
that's not good.
Cherno's cooking deserves the warning section all its own in the new staff handbook.
Alright, so Achel and Mia are both causing chaos. Great.
Adjutant! I brought a whole bunch of special fireworks from back home. I was hoping we could set them off together. There's a Gatling-style firework, and magic burst ones, and...
Huh?
Huh? Adjutant! They're lighting all my fireworks without me!
I do like some pretty fireworks.
Adjutant, would you care to make a New Year's wish?
And that was a nice little way to end it. Oh, what's this? New avatar items unlock. Mini Covenant Marion and Mini Covenant. Oh, you can get little chibi versions of them in wedding dresses for my avatar. That's cute. Alright, and that is the end of Back from Bygone, the newest Snowbreak chapter. Do we have enough for... I just want to see real quick. Do we have enough for a temple? I feel like if we can get the new Acacia, that'd be kind of a nice thing to have to, like, end the stream off. Let me see if I deem all these rewards here, if we get enough stuff for that.
pretty decisive.
Alright, so if does that give me enough? No, I think I got one more thing I can do though. That might maybe give me enough. Let's see. Yeah, because that'll give me all those. Yeah, I can get one of these. So I think that might give me enough for one more. Bikini, I'm 10 sure. Hold on, I can get that done. Did we do? We did not do all the tasks. Okay. I think I can just breeze quickly through this. There you go. Okay, so that finishes my dailies, which means I can redeem that. Which means it gives me just enough that we can do one 10-pull. So, yeah. So let's see if... How close am I to Penny? I'm literally halfway through, so there's a chance I could get her, but it's not guaranteed. So, alright. Wish me luck. Let's see if we can get the new Acacia. We did not. Sad. Okay. That would have been cool to end the stream with us getting the new Acacia. Sadly, we did not. But there's still time. There's like, what? How many days left in the event? 24 days? Yeah, so we're plenty of time for us to get the rest of those like 40 ones that we need there to get to Pity. So basically 4 10-pulls. So. Alright. Well, with that, I think that is a good spot to end it now that we finished the story. So, let me go ahead and see who we can go give a raid to. Who do I know is streaming? Let's see. Not a lot of people that I know are streaming right now. Lounging Potato is, though. We can go give him a raid. I think I did him last time, though, but I wouldn't mind giving him a raid again. Is he playing? What is he playing this time? Oh, he's playing Final Fantasy II. Interesting. Oh. Alright, we'll go give him a raid then. See how he's doing in Final Fantasy II. But yeah, other than that, that is about it for me here. So thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this. In terms of announcements, I'm going to probably post this in the Discord too. So you guys probably see that there. I was going to do that earlier today and I forgot to, but that's fine. Next time you see me, well, there's a chance it might not be me. Depending on how this goes with the sub thing, now that I finally got all the stuff for the model there, I'm going to be working on that. So there's a chance you guys might not see me until probably that's going to be ready in that, though. So next time you see me might not actually be me. So I'm excited for that. So a lot of work that I'm going to have to do on that, but hopefully it will all turn out good. So we'll see how it goes. Other than that, I think that is about it. I don't think I really have too many other announcements other than that. So, worst case, yeah, you might not see me for like a week or so. I think it's about a week until the model's ready, and then you'll see that. So I'm excited for that. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah, so that's about it. So once again, thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and let's go see how Lounging Potato is doing playing Final Fantasy II. So, have a good night, everyone.